Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Unless you have all been living under a rock lately, you've likely heard that Ubisoft has a few interesting projects in the works mentioned in their Into 2026 post on their website. But in that post, there is one thing that I think is the most important, that being this. This is an image they put near the end of the post with little to no explanation at all. All that was said was speculation around Assassin's Creed is not new, but it's worth repeating. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Well, except in this case, some whispers have a little more wind in their sails. Keep your spyglass on the horizon. Followed by this image, which appears to be concept art for the Assassin's Creed 4 remake, which appears to be the first sign of official confirmation from Ubisoft themselves about Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced being an actual thing. This is huge, because we've been asking for this for years. Black Flag is arguably one of the best games in the entire franchise, next to AC2 and Brotherhood. They've not spoken about any actual details of the game, but here's what we know based off of some leaks. First off, Black Flag Resynced is not a remaster, but a full-on remake. It is being rebuilt from the ground up on their Anvil engine, the same that is being used for AC Shadows, which will allow for the game to look beautiful, play smoothly, and just overall be a lot more compatible with modern day technology. Second, reportedly they will be removing the controversial modern day missions that killed the pacing of the original game, and instead replace that lost content with new missions and story arcs so that we're always in the pirate end of the game and never being pulled out right when we're hyped up after a mission. Third, Black Flag Resynced will allegedly be reusing assets from Ubisoft's previous pirate game Skull and Bones to lower development costs. Listen, as long as the game's actually good, I don't mind them reusing some assets. I know Ubisoft has been in a rough spot for years now, especially after they shifted to the RPG formula with AC Origins up to Shadows, and that doesn't seem to be changing either. Black Flag Resynced is allegedly going to adopt various RPG mechanics featured in the other new games, possibly a skill tree, levels, actual stats to weapons and outfits, along with a more in-depth combat system, which I actually appreciate considering the original game's combat is very simple and easy. I know the RPG games aren't for everybody, but Black Flag Resynced has the chance to bring Ubisoft right back to the top. But what do you guys think? Will Black Flag Resynced be the salvation Ubisoft has been looking for? Let me know in the comments, and remember,